So, as a little bit of correction to the previous video, I was reminded by the cherubs, I mean by the higher ups, my bosses, that things should be done in a continuous way. Like, remember the continuous nature of the NEOs. And so I will do it in a continuous way. I just need to finish with the asteroids, like to cover it like with another layer of synthetic clay, and then we will start the process of terminating the containers. The good thing is that we've actually just now, very recently, yesterday and the day before, we took, I think, 6 or 7 samples. 7 samples from 7 different containers, which is great. So we don't need to take more samples now, so to prove you that it's actually, random sample, because you've seen it with your own eyes. We will start with the actually alien container that I use now, for the purpose of filling these kind of asteroids. So this will be our first, let's call it release it to the wild. So it will not be in captivity. So this container, just to, it's like, maybe 3/4 full, because I used about 1/4 now just, for the asteroids. So it's 3/4 full. And just to remind you that, one microscopic drop of it contains more NEOs than probably any of you have eaten throughout your lives. And maybe all of you together, I don't know. Microscopic examination of one random drop. And all of it will be thrown to the sand. This is actually very oily. It's not like water that dissolved in the sand very quickly. So I will probably need to first, dilute it with all sorts of liquid. I'll think about in the next couple of minutes how to, because I want it to be, to get to the ground, so people will not be able to take it from the sand. But I will find a way, and maybe I'll do it in place it, maybe, I don't know, where there's I don't know, maybe think about it, maybe I'll ask for permission to go from the guardian. I have a guardian, of course, because I need a guardian all the time. So I will ask for permission to go to walk to the sea, so I can bury it in the sand, so it will not be salvageable. So this will be the first batch that will be released. Again, a microscopic sample of it contains probably more robots than any of you have eaten throughout your lives, and maybe all of you together, I don't know. A microscopic random examination. This one, just if you don't understand basic biology or, I don't know, sampling, the amount that that is here statistically is million times larger than what you've seen in the video. And this is done. But this is not, the last container. It's only one. As you know, we have many more, and we'll continue. We'll do it in the next couple of hours. And of course, it will be documented. And the last one, of course, will be the biggest one, the alien, what I call the alien aquarium, the metal aquarium, which, is several liters. Which will be probably, thrown like the last, but it doesn't need much preparation, because it's quite, I would say liquid, so, this will dissolve in the ground very quickly. But yes, I thank the bosses, the cherubs, that remind me that it's much better to do it in the continuous fashion. Needless to say, this alone, which will, in an hour, I guess, maximum will be, released to the wild, could have, I don't know how much it was. It's meaningless, because you don't want to buy it. You just want to take it by force. But from practical, functional perspective, it probably can cure, I don't know, many tremendous amount of lives and of diseases that are horrible, and you already know it. But of course, mouses and tongues are keep moving. Not an arm or a leg was demonstratively seen in Israel since I don't know when. So we'll start with that, and by tomorrow morning, as I've said, there will be none. But we'll do it in a continuous and a gradual way, because, that's the way of the cherubs, and, it's in line with the continuous nature of the NEOs. Mouses and tongues! Mouses and tongues! Bah! Bah!